So in previous class we have learned friendly microbes and some harmful microbes. So let us see the activity here. So what you have to do, you have to take half kg flour, that is nothing but atta or maida, okay, half kg flour, and you have to add some sugar and mix with the warm water. Okay, now after this you are going to add a small amount of yeast powder. You are going to add yeast powder and you are going to knead it, that is nothing but mix it well, okay, and you are going to make a soft dough, okay. So after making that you are going to keep it aside, this mixture. So what you are going to see after that, you are going to observe that after 2 hours there is a rise in the atta, okay. That means the level of the atta has been increased, okay. Why it is increased? So it is increased because of yeast powder, okay. So the yeast reproduces rapidly and produces carbon dioxide during respiration, okay. The yeast are the microbes, they are going to reproduce, that is nothing but they are going to multiply, and the dough is going to become rice. And why it is going to rise? Because they are going to produce the carbon dioxide. So the bubbles of the gas is going to fill up in the dough, and the volume of the dough is going to increase, okay. This is the basis of the use of the yeast in baking industry and for making breads, pastries and cakes. So the dough is going to become very spongy because of this yeast only. So that's the reason, or the main use of using yeast in the baking industries. To make the bread or the pastries or the cakes, they are going to use the yeast. This is the reason why if we are going to touch the bread or cake or any pastries, we are going to see the fluffiness in the product. So let us see the commercial use of the microorganism. Commercial use is nothing but how they are used in large scale industries, okay, in industries or in factories, how they are going to use it. So the microorganisms are used in a large scale. Mainly the microorganisms are used in the production of the alcohol, okay, wine and acetic acid, okay. So acetic acid is nothing but the vinegar. So the main purpose of microorganism is nothing but they are mainly used in the production of alcohol, wine and the acetic acid. So yeast is used for the commercial production of the alcohol and wine. So you are going to see that everywhere the alcohol production is worldwide, okay. So what for the production of alcohol, mainly they are going to use what? Yeast, and they are going to add some sugars to it. So grains like barley, wheat, rice, crushed fruit juices, etc. So to prepare the wine, they are going to use the grapes here, and barley, wheat, rice, or the crushed fruit juices. They are all used in the preparation of beer or the wines or the alcohols. Okay. So this is the commercial use of the microorganisms. So let us go for the another activity here. So what you have to do, you have to take 500 ml beaker filled up with the 3/4 of water. So you have to take a 500 ml beaker and you have to fill the beaker with the 3/4 of the water, and you have to dissolve 2 to 3 spoons of sugar in it. That is nothing but you are going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar, and so now you are going to add half spoon of yeast powder, okay. You're going to take a beaker which is of 500 ml, and you're going to fill the beaker with the 3/4 beaker with the water, and then you're going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar to it, and then you're going to add the yeast powder, half spoon of yeast powder, and mix it well. Then you're going to keep this setup or this mixture for 4 to 5 hours in a warm place, okay. So after 4 to 5 years, what you are going to see? You are going to see that the smell of the alcohol as the sugar has been converted into alcohol by yeast. So we are added sugar to the mixture, right? So that sugar has been converted into alcohol. Okay, and the smell is also just like the alcohol. And the process, this process we are going to call it as what? Fermentation. So what is fermentation? The process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. So the main thing here you have to remember is nothing but in alcohol production, the mainly used bacteria or microorganism is nothing but yeast. Okay, so you are going to remember this thing. What is the main work of the yeast? The main work of the yeast is to convert the sugar into alcohol. Okay, so in the production of yeast, sorry, in the production of alcohol, what all we are going to use? We are going to use some rice, okay, or barley, or some fruit juices, okay, or wheat. We are going to use it in the production of these alcohol. Okay, got it? So who discovered this fermentation? A person called as Louis Pasteur. So Louis Pasteur, remember this thing, who discovered fermentation process? Louis Pasteur in the year 1857. You have to remember this. Got it? So next we'll go for the medicinal use of the microorganism. So microorganisms are not only used in food industry, but they are also used in the preparation of the medicines. Okay, so how they are going to prepare it? So whenever you are going to fall ill, you are going to meet a doctor. What he is going to do? He's going to he's going to check up, and he's going to give some tablets or injections, or okay, after taking that injections of the tablets, after few days you are going to cure it. Why? Because in the preparation of tablets or the injections, they also use microorganisms. Okay, in the preparation of medicines, microorganisms play a very important role. Okay, what happens? These bacteria or the microorganisms which are used to prepare the medicines, they are going to kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganisms. So as I said earlier, what we learned earlier, few microorganisms are useful and few microorganisms are harmful. So the useful microorganisms are going to help us and the harmful microorganisms are going to harm us. So why we are getting diseases? We are getting diseases because of the microorganisms only. How we are going to cure the diseases? Because of microorganisms only. Got it? The harmful microorganisms causes diseases. The useful microorganisms cure the disease. The same thing here. So they are used in the medicines so that they are going to kill the microorganisms which are harmful, and such medicines are called as what? Antibiotics. Okay, so the by using microorganisms we are producing some medicines. Okay, so listen, by using microorganisms we are producing medicines. That medicines are called as what? Antibiotics. Got it? Okay. So nowadays many bacteria and fungi are used in the preparation of these antibiotics. So like streptomycin, tetracycline, and erythromycin are some of the antibiotics. Okay, and here they give penicillin. This is also a antibiotic. Okay, so streptomycin, tetracycline, erythromycin, penicillin, all these are the antibiotics. So here they gave a note for you. In 1929, a person called as Alexander Fleming, okay, he worked on the culture of disease causing bacteria. Okay, culture is nothing but a group of bacteria. He is working on it. Suddenly, what he did, he found that some spores of little green mold is one of his culture plates. So culture plates, just like plates, here they are going to put some bacteria in it. So they are going to grow the bacteria. In one of his plate, what he founded some spores. Okay, the spore like things he founded, which is a green mold in one of his culture plate. So what he observed in the presence of mold, prevented the growth of bacteria. So where the mold is present, in which plate the mold is present, there he didn't saw the growth of the bacteria. That means what? The mold killed the bacteria. So in fact it also killed the many of these bacteria. From this the mold penicillin was prepared. By using this spore like thing, okay, so he used this molds and he prepared a injection or an antibiotic called as penicillin. Okay, so commonly known as antibiotics, which is made from fungi and bacteria. By using fungi and bacteria, he prepared a antibiotics. So the antibiotics are manufactured by growing specific microorganisms are used to cure a variety of diseases. So totally we can say that by using microorganisms we can also cure the diseases. Okay, so antibiotics is also having one more use. What is that? They are going to mix up with the feed or the livestock and poultry to check microbial infection in animals. So these antibiotics are added to the food which is eaten by the animals, cows or the buffaloes or the hens. Okay, so to these animals they are going to feed these antibiotics and they are going to check out whether they are having any diseases or any infections in those animals. Okay, so they are used controlled by many plant diseases. In this way they are going to control the diseases. And these antibiotics should not be taken by oneself. It should be prescribed by the doctor only. When doctor is going to say or he is going to prescribe the antibiotic, then only you have to consume these antibiotics or else no. Okay, so the antibiotics are not effective against us the cold and flu as these are caused by the viruses. So the antibiotics are not going to work upon viruses. Okay, these antibiotics are not going to work upon viruses.